Hello children. Now we will today move on to lesson number 14, that is continuation of the lesson number 14, that is transport. We will start from page number 17. Up till now we understood about the fastest means of transport, then how much cost it takes, how much time it takes, and how we can move on faster, and what are the disadvantages of these faster means of transport or the vehicles which reach us to the proper place where we want to go as fast as possible. Now in this part we are going to learn today about when we use such type of vehicles, what type of side effects, what harmful effects are there on our health, on our body parts, or on the trees, or on the animals, on the plants, how the bad effects are there of these vehicles which we are using. Then the names mentioned here, that which organs of our body are damaged due to the polluted air which is given out by these vehicles. The names given here are trachea, that is the windpipe which we breathe in, or the lungs which purify the air in our body. Then eyes, you get the problems of eyes, disorders of the eyes, and the eyes turn reddish or the eyes begin to burn if the polluted particles which the air emitted by the vehicles reaches our eyes are affected. Then leaves of the plants, they dry up more quicker and faster if the polluted air is absorbed by them. Then the buds, if new fruit is developing on a particular plant, it gets destroyed earlier without blooming, or it does not complete its growth and it gets damaged. The growth and the development of the plant is affected. Okay, then if there is constant traffic through the forest areas, then due to the sound or fear, the animals which are living in the nearby areas, they move from that place to far away places, or they come in the human societies where the people are staying. And if there is the traffic in our area, then the sound pollution, it affects our ears. Then we get headache, we are not in a peace of mind, we feel restless, and have we face lack of concentration, we cannot work in a proper manner, we are always disturbed. And if there are traffic jams or air and noise pollution in that area, there are many accidents, then deaths because of accidents due to, and the vehicles also are damaged. Now what is to be learned from this lesson? They are trying to make us understand that we should avoid the pollution or the side effects, the damage which is caused by the use of these vehicles. Then what can we do to prevent the damage of these vehicles? The points which are given here, that use the vehicles which with the fuels which control the pollution. Then maintain the vehicles time to time. Then what is the third thing they are saying? Use public transport, means use the larger vehicles where in one vehicle many people can go. What are they? That is the bus or the trains. Then and many other examples are there which carry more people in one particular vehicle at one time. Then use the fuels which do not emit more pollution, avoid using the CNG or LPG fuels. They cause more pollution. Then plant trees. Then which type of trees? Large trees, big huge trees. Which examples are given here? Banyan, peepal, neem and currant, which live for years and years, give more oxygen and control the polluted air or give us more oxygen. Which two vehicles are told us or means of transport are told us in the lesson to be used? They are saying use waterways, that is the ships or the boats which flow on the water. This type of means of transport should be used more and more. Then avoid the fuel consuming vehicles. Then bicycle, you can see one boy in the picture, he is riding the bicycle, and see the number of benefits. If we use a bicycle, what are the first benefit you can see? You can say here, that is we can do exercise also while riding a bicycle. We can remain fit if we use a bicycle. Physical exercise is also done when we are riding a bicycle. Then small luggage or loads can be carried on a bicycle. Bicycle does not create pollution and we can be self-reliant. We can ride on our own. We don't have to take another person with us for driving the vehicle. Then it saves time than walking. Cycle, it saves time than walking. Then it can be stored or kept in a small place. Then it does not cost more fuel. It does not take fuel. We don't have to pay everyday money for using that particular vehicle. It can be moved on in traffic jams also easily on the streets. It does not take more place. So from this lesson we understood the use of vehicles and how to balance the environment with the use of vehicles. And in this lesson we learnt about the benefits and harmful effects of these vehicles, then means of transport, number of transport means, then danger to the nature, and what type of control methods we can use to control the pollution which is done by the vehicles. Then for your homework, the exercises, you will read the questions and write the answers on your own. All the questions are based on the topic what is your opinion about the vehicles and what is your opinion to prevent the damages which is done by the vehicles. Thank you.